back with the potential TPK of dreams. So for the rest of the party, you see Harry Snape. You guys get the scrolls. You find the scroll on the absolutely non in any way unique skeleton that also happened to just be wearing like fancy clothes and stuff. You find it on him. Harry starts to peruse over this. A light grows in his eyes. What do?
Pretty much. I say...
I continue to ignore it because it's
magic.
the regular gleam of he's going to touch himself.
Right?
Yep, exactly. Swift action to get off. It's cool.
Grab the dick.
It's actually an instant action.
Wow.
He can't at any
It's a
moment
free
he
action.
wants.
Fucking wow.
It's a free action.
Yeah, pretty much.
But not if you're wearing armor. I'm sorry.
So Kiwi, what's the plan, man?
That's why he does it.
I pack up and I've got this grin on my face. I'm like, good work, team. I think this has
Was it
been
really?
this has been a most excellent day. Shall we continue with making camp? I don't know if you want to dispose of these bones, but
Probably.
I
we
just
can-
give one to my wolf, and I'm like, yeah,
Here,
here
chew
you
on
go.
this
You're
skull.
a dog type thing, like bones.
I go and check on my horse.
Oh god, I think I know.
I give one to
Whatever.
guy's horse as well.
Whatever.
are you where are the horses? Are the horses like
Again,
set
I would
up
have had
to
Yeah,
that.
go?
they're around camp. By now they've like freaked the fuck out and taken off
Yeah.
a little ways. So Chris is gonna have to go retrieve them. But
I can go help.
Would I?
Bella likes me. So I lured in with a carrot. 'Cause I hear horses like carrots.
Digs up
I'm like,
carrot.
sir, you're wrong. You need apples
My horse is healthier.
or sugar cubes.
Sugar cubes.
Yeah,
So
I
you
mean,
just need to go get some sugar cubes, and we're good.
Yep, I've got those lying around, so yeah, let's do it. Anyway, so
suppose night's
can I
out,
collect
right?
my
So it's
horse,
just
like
as
try and calm it down, give it some food? What time of day is it now?
Probably around dark 30.
If they're not going to dispose
Yeah,
of
it's
them, I'm just
dark
going
as
to crush
fuck
the
30.
skulls. I'm going to
I-
crush the skulls of all the skeletons.
before you crush one, I'm like, actually leave them alone for a second.
I already know what I know what the spell is. I
Wait.
guaranteed 100. I will message you.
Leave them alone for a second.
It's some sort of bullshit resurrect dead or
I'm like, why would he want to? Like, they could just come back. They're skeletons.
It's good. I'll just stone them to death. Tim, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, we're just about to have an
What
undead
would-
army.
What do you want, Harry?
So tell me how what's your god? Austere, was it?
A reet.
A reet. What are the tenets of a reet?
Was like devils.
Do you actually want to know?
Yeah,
Or are
yeah.
you
I mean,
just gonna throw this back in my face.
hey, like, I feel like we've grown a bit closer together. Like, I saved your life with the Circle of Evil. Like, I mean, I joke around from time to time about fucking your mother, and man, she's 60, but she's still tight, But I feel like,
You're in the grave. What the? It's actually not really that though. But
So what's a reet all about? Is a
Again-
reet a really hippie do-gooder, or is a reet chill? Is like a reet one of the bros? Like,
by what you would define as bros, probably not.
so
Definitely
what's a
focused on the destruction of evil and the protection of the innocent.
So what does a reet like define as evil? Like, like say that horse guy murdering the village, would that be evil?
What he did?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I suppose that demon's kind of evil.
Yeah, demons
Uh.
are generally evil. Yes. Yes.
What about like these skeletons here?
They would definitely have been evil.
So what makes them evil? Because like it's just a mindless skeleton, right?
Yeah, it's the magic itself is evil. Necromancy is an evil
Oh.
form of magic.
I'm actually not an
Why-
expert in
why-
necromancy.
Never mind, I wouldn't know that.
So paladins of Arit, you guys hate necromancers, right?
Well, yeah, for the most part, because let's face it, usually necromancers, historically, you raise an army of skeletons to try and kill innocent people. Like I've yet to see a necromancer. Yeah,
A grin starts.
Kiwi,
creeping
you would
into
also
me.
know, however, that necromancy is a common theme amongst cleric spells.
certain
So-
ones, but there are more on the evil alignment of clerics, not the.
I'm the DM. I'll allow it. The conversation
So-
continues.
So I say, but you know, like, yeah, there's been these evil dudes doing stuff with necromancy in the past, but like, what a powerful tool, right? Like, imagine, like, aren't you ever curious, like yourself, like,
I'm like, so think of it this way: have you heard the story of Frodo and the Ring before?
yeah,
No,
yeah,
there were some who said they could use the ring to overthrow the Dark Lord, but again, the ring itself was evil. It would only
But-
corrupt them.
but think about it, like, I
So
mean,
maybe the tools could be used to try and do some good, but in the end, it's an evil tool that will beget evil.
I would like to make a point.
Yes.
The ring is actually evil because
I know.
Sauron is evil and has infused
I-
with it. Technically, the magic involved isn't evil. It's just that Sauron's soul is like half of his soul is
Yeah.
trapped in the ring, kind of like a Horcrux thing from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Actually, a blatant ripoff on Harry Potter's part. But that's not the point here.
Yeah.
Continue.
I mean, it's not like it's
The
an
idea
original
of trying to
idea.
use a very evil thing to do good with.
but so this is a fundamental question, I suppose, that must plague you paladins. Do the ends justify the means?
What do you mean?
Say you're saying this is say necromancy is an evil tool, but if you can accomplish such good with it, is that not a good action in and of itself? If an orphan burns to death in a fire, but that
You started,
orphan
most likely.
was going to be the next Hitler, maybe it's a bad thing, but maybe it's a good thing. Do you see where I'm coming from, Tim?
Who's Hitler?
Shamans use necromancy sometimes. Use it to get answers when others won't listen. Use it to do
Exactly.
tasks that are best not done by people.
Shamans
Dar-
actually use necromancy constantly. They
Yeah.
converse with
Darius,
the dead.
no,
So
I mean,
Yeah, I was
look,
gonna
like,
say
I'm not
their
saying that-
spirits are basically just.
literally
demons.
constantly they use necromancy.
Yeah.
It's not
But I'm
bad all
saying-
the time.
I'm using more like the idea of a necromancer, right? Like,
Man, the conversation continues.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it in
So-
there that they do
so-
actually use it all the time.
look at Darius's people. They do stuff with necromancy all the time, and I mean, we stayed with them for a week. They didn't seem evil to you, did they, Tim?
they detect no evil. Again, I think you're trying to like define the line exactly what spells or what actions are good and evil, when obviously the world is a lot more gray than that, as you well know.
So, Tim, do you trust yourself? Do you think if you had more power in this world to serve a reet, that you could really be a force for good and a shining,
She already
inspirational
gives me great
beacon of
power.
hope? She does. Oh, a reet.
And
oh,
what you're talking about is the line of heresy.
I do the cross like a reet is great.
Straight Warhammer 40k.
Don't get me started on Reet. She's the best. But you know, you're a great servant of Reet, and
And thus I would never do anything that would threaten my standing with her or my belief.
no, sure, of course. But like, imagine if you had, say, tools with which you could help achieve Reet's goals. Wouldn't that
I
would
have
be?
many tools.
But
It's
imagine
true.
having,
He has sword.
imagine more tools.
Shitty heals.
So Darius, this is an example.
And so
you might
I say, get to the point, wizard.
His name is Harry.
I look back and forth, kind of secretive. I'm like, you want some skeletons?
I'm like, Harry, if you
Hear me out, Tim. I know you think I'm an evil bastard. I've slightly turned over a new leaf. You can fact check that with your little detect evil if you want. I'm just saying. Uh,
Just like
I might have the ability to give you the scroll. You could raise up a couple of these skeletons, and they would do your bidding. And if you trust yourself that you're a moral and lawful and good person, think of all the great things you could achieve with this at your disposal.
Hey, Harry, I understand that. I hope at least you're doing this from the right place, and not just get the hence Satan moment on your part. But I will not fall to such a temptation. While I understand the desire to gain more power to try and do well with it, I do believe the tool itself to be evil. I would highly recommend you destroy the scroll.
it's not true.
No. That the scroll has nothing to do with it.
You
Just
said
this
scroll.
this jogged my memory of some necromancy stuff I studied. I'm gonna roll a
Back in
bluff.
Nam.
Gonna roll a bluff
You,
check.
you
So
said scroll, but
Do it.
go
Yeah,
for it.
roll
I'm
bluff.
gonna roll a bluff
Yeah.
check.
That's fine.
Sense motive to guy. You have to
Yeah.
sense motive.
Do GR shit.
Oh, whatever.
I did mine GR, so I'm like, Harry, no.
It's not evil. I pipe up. Tim, his skeletons are not evil.
I gave you a chance, Tim. I mean,
And again, I hold no offense against you for bringing it. Like, I just, again, personally, no.
So personally,
Yeah.
you're a bitch.
All right. If you want to know whether a spell is evil or not, spells have the descriptor text. And
Right.
Get
it
out,
will be
Azradan.
evil if it's
Get out, Azradan.
specifically
I will
evil.
fucking lightning bolt the shit out of you, kid.
And I say again, I'm not saying
That's
there's
fucking
a
how
single
spells are
type.
described.
You'll
know,
lose
there's not a-
character number 3, motherfucker.
I don't care. I'll build another better
Well,
one.
So I
Well-
try and clarify that. I'm like, again, I'm not saying that all spells in the school of necromancy are good. Just like not all in arcane or neutral or anything like that, or divine spells are all good. I'm just saying this particular one, the idea of raising the dead or skeletons, is evil.
No, they have no purpose.
Well, they seem to have a pretty good purpose when they are trying to kill us.
Exactly, that's the only purpose.
Yes,
Yeah.
Huey. Yes, it would.
To
okay.
kill.
I
To
say
do what their master says.
you're lost, man. I mean, think of how many orphans you could have pulled from burning buildings with a bunch of essentially servants that aren't going to get burned, and they can work tirelessly around the clock to make Detroit a better, more livable place.
I just shake my head. I'm like, it's not going to happen, Harry. That's not something that a REIT would ever.
How do you know you're not a reed?
I just look at him. I'm like, really, really, Horsemaster?
Do you see me riding a horse anymore? No.
Did I ever see you riding a horse? No.
I don't understand this good
mostly-
evil stuff. It's just stuff.
It's just stuff.
It's not evil.
Okay. So, Harry Snape, with kind of a defeated look, ends the conversation and kind of retreats and thinks for a bunch throughout the night and kind of ponders to himself and totally asks Sobo a question. And Sky, let me type it out. You guys carry on with role playing if you like.
I'm going to sleep. You guys are done talking. I don't care. We interrupted our breakfast, dinner.
Okay, yeah, I get you. Okay.
Guys, why did it take you so long?
I don't know. I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. We can roll for hunting deer and that kind of thing, I guess.
No, I'm tired. Fuck that. I'm not hunting no deer. I'm going to bed.
Well, we should already did that if we were gonna do that, because I guess we were in the middle of dinner whenever they attacked us.
You know, that's actually a good point, Chris.
So night phase comes. Anything special happening tonight? But you
No,
just have
no,
like
just training the.
a litter of
wolf.
skeletons laying about you.
Yeah,
So-
again, I suggest my
crushed the
Jerry,
skulls
will you
of
help
them.
me out? So I help do that.
Oh! Hmm.
Yeah. So I start crushing skulls with Darius.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't. Oh God, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, right?
Fuck me.
Yeah, so many secrets, guys. This is why we don't
that-
get along.
It doesn't matter for right now. I'd have to. I don't know it yet, but I could.
Secrets
but-
don't make friends, Kiwi. You know that?
At this
The
point,
secrets
Harry,
aren't people, Chris.
Harry Snape
I
has
mean-
larger things in mind.
I'm just gonna say no,
Okay.
flat out, because you can't. We don't let players mind control
Sure.
other players.
I was gonna charm person to Kai to make him
You could
cast a
try.
spell.
It'd be really hard to pass it because I have
Yeah.
a fucking ridiculous will save.
We're just gonna
DC
say
is
no
17.
because no.
That would have been so fucking.
It would have
awesome.
been. It's a really good idea, and I see where you're
Yeah.
going with it. But purely because we've set the precedent before that we
Sure.
don't like with Azranian's stupid fucking diplomancer. We don't allow players to MC each other. So
Actually, let me.
Well, that's just being friendly.
So, damn it, because I'm wondering if I could even cast it. I don't think I can.
you can.
It's divine.
You can. You
Mhm.
just take massive negs. That's
No,
all.
because the second part right is it has to be on your spell list. I don't think it is on the paladin spell list.
Isn't
I
it?
don't know what the spell is, but I'm just guessing it's not.
It's animate dead.
Yeah, animate dead.
I think it is.
That's all.
It's not. And
It's on.
not
It's on.
the
It's on
paladin.
the anti-paladin spell
Right.
list,
So I would have to be an anti-paladin.
Oh,
which
gotcha.
is essentially what I want to happen.
Right. That's not a change that's gonna happen.
All right. So night
But-
comes. We roll
Good.
some dice to see if anything super special happens.
Fortunately, I've now got an idea for my next character.
An anti-paladin?
Something involving necromancy.
Yeah. So just evil cleric, man. Easy
Yeah.
way. It's so fun.
As the morning comes, the weather shifts.
2.
Snowing!
Bum,
Yay.
bum, bum, bum. Hail!
D100. Oh fuck me.
Bullshit.
D100. Even before weather rolls.
I already rolled the weather. I GR'd it. Because I
Fuck.
rolled it during my thing.
Okay, cool.
It was the last check. It was a 12. So.
Okay.
I help.
You want 100 for the day?
So it's chilly outside. You guys take a -4 penalty on listen checks. Sometimes hail can become large enough to deal 1 point of lethal damage to anything in the open. A day of hail leaves d6 inches of loose ice on the ground. It costs 2 squares of movement. So you guys are moving at half speed today.
Half speed. Great.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's see how long it rains. It hails. Oh god, it's hailing all fucking day.
God
So we're now
damnation.
D6 for ice on the fucking ground.
Yeah, d6 for how many inches of ice is on the floor. And we'll see if it lets up tonight. But it's hailing all fucking day.
Okay.
And at some point, you guys take a point of lethal damage. Also, the morning comes, so you guys heal 2 points or 3
3.
points of damage. And
Uh,
you consume a ration for last night.
Quick question for loot distribution last night, Azranian. I got the
Gems and
scroll and the gems. Okay, I forgot the gems. Okay.
So-
AG.
Consume your ration. Morning comes, it's hailing like a motherfucker. Each of you take 1 point of damage throughout the day at some point. We'll just say it's now because it'll make it easier for everyone.
Right.
I'll roll the d6 for how many inches of hail end up on the floor. 3. And then,
That's
yeah.
a lot of inches.
Do you want... Yeah, it's fucking hailing like a motherfucker today.
Yeah.
Dario almost rolls weather again, but he doesn't quite. To see if it's a hail plus something else storm. Tim, you're good.
Not helping.
It's a heat
would be
hailstorm.
awesome.
What?
Oh, God.
What?
The worst.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
here we
Harry
go.
rolls weather. D3, D4, D3.
I'll get
Okay.
the D4.
3. Oh, you got the
3,
D4
2,
3,
and
2.
3.
God, that's the worst one. The last roll is the one that matters, and you want to roll low.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 3. Actually, no, that's the best one for you guys. So yeah, it's just windy.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's shitty wind and hail all over the everything, but the day comes and goes. We should probably get back to the map screen
Mm-hmm.
so that I can draw lines and pretend that they mean things.
So what's everyone's HP looking like in the morning? How's everyone doing?
You guys have officially
You're fine?
entered the Great Plains.
Christopher
I'm full.
Robinson,
Do
aka Horsemaster Ostrom.
What are we doing?
HP, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay at all.
Oh, he's super fucked up.
Okay, and just checking.
He's
So take
bleeding
4.
from the ears still.
Alright.
Better.
15 out of 28.
Jesus.
Yeah, come on,
2,
Chris. You
1,
can do better than that.
5. Hey, I'll give you 4.
There you go. You're welcome.
So while this is going on, I'm going to talk to
Okay.
Darius and ask him what he knows about the rival fucking butt buddy village.
Almost nothing.
Fair enough.
I left as very, very, very young.
No, you were born in the home of thorns.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you've literally. I mean, you can say you've been to the plains a couple times if you like, and make a knowledge check of some kind, but you've never been out here. They moved a solid 30 years ago.
I wouldn't have gone to the plains if that's where we were from. I would have stayed in the Thorns.
So but if I want to find out, like, are we coming up against a village that's approximately the same size as the other one? What methods do I have?
That would
Like,
almost be impossible.
Oh, fuck.
Geography, maybe.
I-
Local.
I've got a whole bunch of knowledge. If you want anything, I got geography.
I can't really think of anything.
nature.
Geography is not going to help.
Religion. It's the only thing I got. Nobility?
Hey, get it? Knowledge planes.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you guys. I'd allow a religion, I
Wow.
guess.
Fuck yeah.
On like a
I mean-
super high DC to like, maybe you've heard of the shamans out here.
24?
Oh, fuck. All right, yeah. You still don't know much because
Right.
they're barbarians and they literally
But it's
don't even
something.
record their own history.
Okay.
But you know that there's quite a few tribes out here. All of them kind of practice their own sorts of religions. But generally, it's pretty basic shit. You know what I mean? You pray to the moon because the moon's clearly a god. You pray to the ground because the ground gives you food. You pray to the wolf because the wolf
Here
gives you
because
speed.
it's Bambi.
Yes.
So I suppose my main question would revolve around how many people would I expect that we'd encounter? So, like,
Yeah,
Would
is
that-
this
would
a
that be
huge
like a-
village or
yeah.
You've heard everything from there's tribes as small as a couple of dozen people to
massive
a few
tribes?
thousand.
Shit.
There's-
I would
Well,
expect
It
Those
really
are
depends on
villages.
which tribe we're
of
looking at here.
equal size to my village. Probably greater.
30 or 40 years ago, that's probably true. Or how old are you? 18, 19?
I am 22, I believe.
So about 20 years ago, they probably would have been about equal size because they were at war for quite a while. Now,
Okay. Cool. I was just going to use it to inform spell choice, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's
you
too hard
lack
to
the
determine.
information. You have heard rumors of massive tribes, though, just so you're aware. There are quite literally tales of tribes that are absolutely fucking huge. Like thousands and
Okay.
thousands of people.
Oh, I also have a quick question on spells. Summon monster. Do I get the alternative monsters as well?
No.
Okay, so I can't summon
Wolf and
a
Hellhound.
hellhound.
Wolf
No.
and Hellhound are the best.
You cannot
Yeah.
get a hellhound.
I wanted a hellhound.
You cannot have a hellhound.
Okay,
They're pretty sweet.
There's no hellhound for you.
cool.
Give me it.
So night comes. Anything special happening?
Oh, we're sober. Chris got third-party stuff.
Fuck off.
No, it's fine.
But Showboat, I only have a shitty wolf. It's not gonna work.
I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna kill all of you. Next time, that's gonna be 17 bloody skeletons. Yeah, alright, so you guys start marching
Awesome.
into the fucking wilderness out here. Night comes, anything special happening?
Nothing. Guessing trying to go hunting near the end of the day.
Yep.
For Darius.
Gonna go get me some deer.
Do it.
18.
Oh shit, I need to see if the hail keeps up, eh? You get a rabbit. You could use it for yourself for food, if you prepare it.
Ready, I get food for the day.
So the hail continues on into the night for a few hours, but what's up? You need a cooking check to eat that.
So it's just for
alright.
him. I mean, I don't know if you've
That
ever
would be
ate rabbit.
on Harry.
Or
Cooking.
dairy.
Oh, sorry. my
12.
bad.
I did it. I cook it. It's pretty disgusting.
It is
Yes.
actually disgusting. Roll me a fortitude
Yeah,
save.
you didn't have a barbecue sauce or any sort of spices.
So can I roll a perception to see if I notice how nasty it is? before
Ew,
we
it's
try
really
and eat it?
bad. It's
You-
really fucking bad.
You are sickened for the night.
Ew.
I don't perceive that it's bad, so I eat it. For to save.
No, you don't get to eat
No,
it.
there's.
Okay.
It's only for him. It's just one rabbit.
Okay, good. Oh, good.
It's just his.
Thank
It's
God.
my disgusting rabbit.
It's his disgusting
I
shit.
mutter under my breath, fucking tribals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Night.
He ain't no ranger. He don't know how to cook shit.
Yeah, Takai, why doesn't your ranger do the cooking?
In what party?
This
I,
one,
don't,
you know.
I actually do not have a ranger
Morning comes.
anymore.
Wait, you're telling me
say
that
that.
you're not a ranger?
Yeah, I know, right?
You are no
It's
longer
weird.
sickened, Mizranian.
Okay.
However, you are fatigued. Actually, roll me a
Hey!
fortitude save to see if you're fatigued.
Oh.
Because you didn't sleep last night.
Oh, at the by the way,
No, you're
before I
fine.
go to bed, I do the rest of my healing on
Push him.
Oshram.
Everyone
I mean,
else
I
is
only
at 4.
need like.
5.
Kiwi,
Yeah.
What's
Okay,
up?
I'm good.
Boom,
Sweet.
nailed it.
Okay.
just summon the hyenas.
Alright, so morning comes. You're in the somewhere in
They
the
are the
fucking Great
best.
Plains. You've no fucking idea
Yeah.
really where you are.
I've
Mizranian, roll
got
me a
an
survival
idea.
check.
21.
You're still following the hooves, though. They're getting more difficult to follow. It's
Okay.
probably losing you.
Faster than us.
I like
But yeah.
charge.
If you want to just continue, D100s.
You guys want to? Is it still hailing?
No, it let up last
Well,
night.
let's ride for the day then. Let's ride.
Okay.
Let's do
Okay.
a forced march.
That's a bad idea, but okay.
I mean,
I
it's
don't-
not us making saves.
Gonna kill
Or is
some
forced march after a certain amount of time?
It's after
So
a
we
certain
need
amount of
we
time.
need D100s, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
Started off with a bang, guys. 22.
Nailed it.
Get better.
31.
Fuck.
Yeah, so you could march beyond 8 hours, and that makes it a forced march. Oh, look, more weather.
God,
D3,
every
D43.
day is a
I got the
different weather.
D4.
You guys suck, dude. All you roll is fucking 15 or below.
3, 3, 3.
3, 3.
3. All right, well that's an easy peasy one at least.
Okay.
Probably.
Nice.
I mean, I rolled a 53, so.
Oh god,
don't-
what is celestial clarity?
Oh no.
The sky is
Yes.
a perfect azure blue. Color seems more vibrant and details appear sharper. Celestial clarity grants a +4 bonus to spot, search, listen, and sense motive checks. It also negates any fear or confusion effects.
What?
The beams
what
of a
y'all
reach
did.
shine down on you
Yeah,
guys.
I made the right decision. I was thinking about it. Like,
I say
like what
I
he
say
said is good.
Tim, this is a sign. Arit wants you to use the scroll.
I'm like, Harry.
She is placing her blessing upon you.
Actually, it's just the opposite. It's that I made the right decision, and she's
Look,
helping me
if
understand.
if I could raise your mother back from the dead to fuck her one last time, I would.
You're not helping your cause. You're hearing
You
it.
really need
I
to
walk away.
consider.
All right, night comes.
You continue.
Where are you guys heading? Just still south, following the tracks.
I
On.
I'll
I
hunt
s-
again.
wait. We're camped for the night, right?
Roll survival. Yes, Dario's heading off to hunt.
14.
You get a rabbit.
Find adventure.
Cooking it yourself again, or you?
Kiwi, will you cook me rabbit?
I will cook for a bite or two.
Alrighty.
And who is this kiwi you speak of?
Harry, will you make this a delicious rabbit for me?
It's
I
not
will
that-
make.
I mean, it's a rabbit, right? It's not very good, but
It
it's
is-
edible.
It
Oh,
is
you
more
touched-
than twice as good as his last rabbit.
It's not probably won't make you sick. It's edible.
And nom nom on the rabbit.
Dude,
Was it
yeah,
above a
should
20? Because if so, then it was a delicious rabbit.
Yeah, 24. It's pretty
It's
good.
not a delicious rabbit, motherfucker. Don't tell me how my checks work.
Really delicious.
No,
I mean,
no,
have
no,
you
because
ever
this is
had a
based off a
rabbit, though?
2.0
Attribute
edition.
delicious.
So you go
Okay.
off of the total
God.
skill, or rather the total attribute point rather than the skill. Otherwise, I'd be making you guys roll +1
God.
if we're converting it to Pathfinder, and then it's a 20 for a pass. Tell me my
So,
fucking
Still
business, dude.
delicious.
so
Still
I'm
fucking
like,
delicious.
It's not. It's alright.
I get the party together. I'm like, guys, we're still riding after this thing, following them to a village that they live in, where there's potentially more bloodthirsty things. Now, don't get me wrong, I like killing people. It's a particular favorite pastime of mine. Also, setting fire to things. But maybe we should get together a little bit of a plan rather than having Darius go all ragey, headstrong, chase.
I thought it was a good plan, yes?
You're a great dude, Darius, but
It could lead, like, maybe we could use a little refinement.
some
Didn't-
strategy.
Yeah.
It is strategy. Kill it before kill me, yes?
Yes.
But
We-
have
but
you noticed
we're-
how you've been getting hit a lot the last few times?
Still not dead.
We're not.
Really?
How do I put this, Darius? You big, strong, manly. You
Yes.
fine. You charge in. You live. Me, tiny, wimpy, wussy. I charge in. I die.
Not wussy. Brave. Very brave, Harry.
Brave, but weak. Also not brave.
Do push-ups.
Also not brave.
Do push-ups.
Totally brave. Actually, not all that brave. now that I
No,
think
no,
about it.
No,
you know-
not very
no.
brave.
Sounds like a dot. Nah.
Yeah.
Well, what one do? Because
So
I know not anything but kill.
All
I'm
you need is
okay
kill-
with killing.
kill it here.
I just don't think that we can
You want some
necessarily
play. You
take
don't want
a
to just charge
village.
it.
We can't take a village full of people straight up. I mean, I've got some spells that maybe we can like do some shit, cause a commotion, and then maybe work out some shit. But I don't know. I think we need a plan. And at this point, I'm gonna ask you something, Sobo, because it wasn't super clear to me.
Yep.
No, you cannot charm me.
You still cannot cast Charm Burst on the guy.
Although again, that bad
But
act. I
Shabo,
really
Unless, of
awesome.
course, Takai agrees to it. That's the way we do
But
these.
Sarah, Chris got third-party stuff. Why
I
can't
will
we
stab
charm
you
the
in the
guy?
heart.
He will
Yeah, totally.
drive Canada
Okay.
just to stab you.
Yeah, because I assumed. And it, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So I say to the party like,
It's kind of
So
its thing,
I-
actually.
I've gotten a bit stronger with summoning things. Like, if we want a distraction, I could summon a fire elemental and have it try and set fire to the village.
Would be good idea, but it's hard to sneak up on villages and plains.
So I just ask him, Mike. So the stories of this village, is everyone in it as evil as the people that came and killed your village?
Is everybody in one city evil? Is a hard
No.
question to say.
I'm like, damn.
Rick,
That was-
philosophy-
yeah,
Nice
like,
philosophy,
Holy
Darius.
shit, Darius! What the fuck?
she's smart enough to know
Guys,
this.
I have wisdom. I have wisdom.
Ah, okay.
13 wisdom.
Nice. I was like, okay, no, that's completely accurate. I worry about going in and just killing an entire village. If
Ah,
there's some that could
They
be
would
weak,
kill you if given chance.
well, that would make them fairly evil, wouldn't it? So then your statement is, never mind.
No, that does not make them evil. They just see you as outsider, and most barbarians not as friendly as my village. Like what Harry said about being shitty land would probably have been death in other village.
Good to know.
Probably
Don't
would have been
feel
death
that
in
good.
your village, too.
Yeah,
Like, it's pretty surprising that that guy didn't kill Harry, actually.
Yeah, I just want to make an addendum to that. Try to kill Harry.
Yeah. I mean, he was 6'5" and like 300 pounds.
He would have fucked
Yeah.
you up.
But
Yeah.
his boy,
Probably would have
Darius
hurt.
is right there.
I mean, does he have magical eyes?
No,
Because it might have been hard to see an invisible guy.
he might have
And-
done.
And
But
if he
I'm
did,
saying that if he punched you like really
Yeah.
hard in the chest,
that
your heart
probably
might
was
just
it.
stop. Yeah.
I want to fight a barbarian now.
They hit hard.
No.
It's
Yeah.
kind of the only thing they do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, can I have pounce yet?
Can you? No, you
Actually,
can't.
can I have
fucking
pounce at level 6 when I can
No.
actually make use of it?
No. You're
Why the
never allowed
fuck-
to have pounce. You're not a
Why
cat.
the fuck do you... What?
He's a
Pounce means you can charge and make a full round of attack actions at the end of the charge.
Yeah, I noticed. But wait, do you even have more than one attack?
He does at level
No, that's
6.
why I wanted at level 6.
Well, you're not going to make it to level 6.
Yes. Not if we're going to go fight some barbarians. We're definitely not
You're
going
not if you're gonna go fight a village of barbs. That might not
Yeah.
go well. All right, nerds. D100s for the day. You're marching.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Survival check to follow the tracks.
Stuff it, D.
God, still good. Still totally fine.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Right
here,
back. He gets goodies.
here, you get a goodie.
Yay!
Kyle,
Roll a d10.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
this a 7
get
this
a
time.
potato.
Oh, 10.
Oh god, I don't.
Is it
actually-
going to be a potato?
There's gonna be lacy undergarments.
You would wear
would-
those.
That,
Yeah.
Would.
that replaced his Quicksilver thing from last time. No, apes the potato.
Who says I'm not already?
Exactly.
All right, so
It's a
you
new one,
find
apparently.
3 gold.
Okay.
Aw.
8. Well, first off, you find a body. As you're like
Excellent.
marching up the side of the road, there's just a body laying on the side of the road. Again, looks like it's been lanced through the chest.
I like
It's got
this.
3 gold, 84 silver on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it has some kind of like a parchmenty substance that's just covered in blood.
Do you mean a parchment? I don't understand what parchmenty sub.
Parchment's kind of a generous word for this. Maybe it's some sort of like primitive ass paper, but it's more just like a piece of skin that's been dried on, and like you can see coal markings on it.
Is it attached to the guy, or can I pick this up?
No, it's just on his hand. It's in his hand, like clutched in his hand.
I take this. What am I
It's a
putting it
picture
on
of
my
the family.
character sheet as? And I
Uh,
look at it and I try and read it.
Bloodstained parchment, and make me a linguistics check.
Oh, the skill I actually took.
Da 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 da
Yay.
da.
Okay. D20 plus 9. 27.
Yeah. This is. Hold on one second. This is another map to
Okay.
another dungeon. It is written in some kind of primitive ass language that, after a few hours of studying, you're able to figure out. This is to the Tunnels of Fiendish Sorrows,
Damn.
So
I
sorrow.
which I will add to the map right now.
Oh, quick question. Are languages based on your intelligence modifier?
What do you
Yes.
Oh, then I think putting on the headband gives me an extra language.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so I need to choose another language.
Okay. And then the rest of your march goes fine. About the end of the day, you guys make it across the ruins of what was presumably once a rather large city. Roll me a perception check. As Rinian, roll me a knowledge of local check.
Did you say me?
Yes, we did.
It's an 8 for perception.
You're the worst.
21.
What are you doing? Perception?
Yes, you can roll perception as well, Dario.
22.
Okay. Yeah, you guys look around. From afar, I'm not going to make you guys immediately approach. But as you guys are looking about it, you notice that there's not really any smoke rising from it anymore. And the tracks head into it. But it is just fucking ruined. Like, burnt down to the ground. With the perception checks, you guys can tell that it was probably some time ago. Long time ago that this place was burnt. Not really sure why it's been abandoned, but it doesn't look like anyone has really come or gone from this place in quite a while.
Except for the horse. No.
I immediately
Except for the
assume it's my
horseman.
past village.
I'm like, guys, remind me why we're chasing these horsemen again. I don't want that to happen to me. I want to be the guy doing that to things.
You like demons? Apparently it is demon.
Huh. Can I roll a knowledge planes to see if I think it's a demon?
Sure. You only
Okay.
saw it very sparingly, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll roll it.
You're not sure. Could
Okay.
be. There are plenty of horseman demons. There's plenty of demons that could be on a horseback, but you didn't really get a very good look at it.
Cool.
With further inspection, you absolutely could figure it out, but
Oh, that's only a plus 11, but I assume it's still the same.
still, you're not really sure.
Cool.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys approaching the village? Going around the village? What is the plan?
Let's go through. Why not go through?
So I looked at Darius, like, what do you suggest?
Let's head on in.
Okay.
I very cowardly-ishly
Cowardly.
skulk along behind.
Cowardly-ishly, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys make it to the center of said village. It has been absolutely burnt to a crisp. A bunch of like low buildings, nothing above 2 stories. Most of them are charred to the ground. There's a few that still like half of it is standing. But again, it doesn't look like anybody's been here in a long fucking time. The tracks go directly into the center of town where there's a well and then disappear.
Can we determine, like, by looking at the buildings, are there any, like, oh, this was a blacksmith's, this was a baker's, or is it just completely kind of burned? and
No,
shit?
like they're fucked.
Okay.
They're fucked. I mean, you can like spot the remains of an ancient forge.
Right.
Well, ancient isn't really the right term there, but no, the buildings are totally boned.
I poke my head inside a couple to look for things of value.
There's nothing.
Hmm.
Everything has been scorched.
So the tracks basically lead directly to the well and then disappear.
Yep, and then vanish. In the end. Well, they don't vanish, they just stop.
Right.
I guess I'll roll survival.
Yeah, you can roll survival to pick them up again.
27.
You scour around the area, you look everywhere, and
I look in the well.
you look down, it's dark.
Are there
Drop
tracks?
a rock, eventually there's water.
Does it like the walls of the well seem disturbed?
Actually, the well looks totally fine. The well's like one of the only parts of this town that doesn't look like it's been fucked up.
I use gravity to work out how far down the water is.
300-400 feet.
I will cut 400 feet. Damn, that's a long
Yeah.
way down.
It's a ways.
Oh, I can cast cantrips as much as I want, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm casting a light down there. Have a look.
How far is your range on light?
Not.
I think
300
it's creature
400
touched,
feet.
isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Right,
it
You can
is.
cast it on
Yeah.
an object if you want.
And then
drop
drop.
Yeah, sure. I drop a rock in.
Yeah, so
It's
it
lit up.
falls quite a ways down to the ground, gives you slight vertigo, but eventually it splashes into water, and the light kind of fades as it continues to sink, until eventually you can't see it anymore.
I'm like, now if one of you guys goes down there, you'll be able to see. Oshram. Care to lead the charge?
I'll actually sit this one out.
How big is this well? Not deep, but like
Wide.
diameter.
You could fit in it.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 foot, 4 foot diameter.
Damn, now I want pretzels. I'm like,
Yeah, pretzel.
so Darius, the tracks stop here. It might have gone down the well.
Actually,
would fit.
you know what, Dario, with a 27, you notice.
There's a
Nah,
bunch
you
of
don't.
19.
You don't. It fucking hailed yesterday. You don't notice shit.
But did it hail in his desert? Well, it's a plains, never mind.
It's not a desert, and yes, you were in the fucking plains. You didn't out of nowhere.
Sobo, you forgot.
The
Chris
gold
has
confused
been-
me.
The Golden Plains.
No,
Deserts are not gold. I live in a desert. It's not gold anywhere around here. It's just shit. You ever seen shit?
sanded, goldenish,
Picture that everywhere. That's what a desert looks like.
just shit.
Awful. It's the worst. Right. With a 27 Dario, it's not like they're walking. It's not like the hooves are coming straight to the well and then ending. The hooves come up to the well and then kind of like turn around, then like paces a little while, but they stop here. They don't go anywhere from here.
So they rest here. And they're not here that we can see.
Flew off, in my opinion. Nothing at all. Either that or walk on air or something.
Huh.
Or perhaps is a conjure creature like you can only stay around for a certain amount of time and just disappeared.
So the thing is, like, I summon creatures and they last a few minutes, and I'm really powerful. Really powerful. Like, let me just tell you how I'm like so powerful. You know how strong you are, Darius? I'm like that, but with magic. Really, really powerful. I couldn't make something last as long as this. And
Not
I'm
Not
I'm
even your
like-
special eagles?
I'm like top 5 in A.
Top 5 not available?
Yeah,
Top 5
North
Midlands.
Strike.
top 5 Detroit.
You're definitely top 5 Detroit. I will confirm that as a DM.
Yeah.
You're definitely top 5 Detroit.
It could be, but I don't think it disappeared because its time was up.
Well, I guess we should search village. Let's start with search. I want to inspect the well.
Okay. What do you want to do with it?
Pull
Rub
the
it,
stones out.
touch it, rub it.
I want us
move
to start disassembling it.
Roll a strength check.
That shouldn't be a problem.
17.
Nah. You can't really do much with it. They're like, I mean, you could pull like a couple of stones out, but you get tired relatively quickly. They're lodged in there pretty fucking good. It's not like concrete or anything, but you know they're packed down in there. You like try to move a big one, and you're like, oh, fuck that, and you like pull off a couple little ones instead.
Alright, well, I'm going to inspect it.
All right,
Just look at it.
roll perception.
19. Yeah.
Looks a lot like
It's
a well, man. Yeah. Suspiciously like a well.
So,
Very danger.
do we want to send anything down there to check it out? I mean, I could send an eagle, but I can't talk to eagles. Actually, I've got another language to come up. Sobo, is there any language I can get to
Kiwi,
talk?
just to let you know what you can summon, and some of the creatures you can summon now can talk.
Yeah.
Oh. So I totally have Auron. Do eagles speak that?
No,
Okay.
eagles don't
They-
speak. They're dumb as shit. But
Okay.
They speak
like that's
eagle.
what
You watch your mouth.
they're just eagles.
Okay. Okay, let me
Just a
see.
bird.
So no level 1 stuff speaks.
No.
Okay.
Lemur is a devil. All devils can speak.
Yes, devils can't. Well,
Well,
I guess if they have their
lemur.
own
Probably.
I think that
Yeah,
might
I
be
don't-
true.
I do. Lemurs summon monster 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I have. There's also elementals, so I could summon an elemental to go check it out.
Elemental speak.
Elementals speak their elemental tongue, though, like Ignan.
Like
Or
Ignan
Orin.
or
Orin. They speak
I-
Orin.
I have
You have
also.
Orin.
Flying.
You speak
Aquin
wind
or
elementals.
whatever.
Actually, that's a good point. Wind elementals can fly, so if you summon one of them, they can just go down there and be like. "Bam, bam, 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 bam."
Yep.
And
So
you'll be like,
I relay this and say like, I can send down a thing to check it out, but this comes at a cost. Like, if he finds something down there and it wants to fight,
Can't
I'm
you just
not-
fly?
I slap off.
Roll a hit.
I don't slap off.
Fine.
Roll, roll to hit. Give yourself a
Five
plus
off
20
attacks?
because I'm the DM and I said.
Okay, sorry.
So just don't roll a
My
one.
wolf counterattacks
No,
and
you can't. You find yourself stricken. Absolute terror.
38.
That's a double
That's
crit?
that's a single crit.
it's a lot of crit actually.
I say, the men are talking. Shut your goddamn mouth.
And then I'm just
Is that a
like,
razor? Like a face razor?
No, it's a
comb.
comb.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a straight edge
fucked
razor.
up
I was like,
scope
Jesus,
last time.
dude.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That would be.
So I say, I can send an elemental down there. No one wants to go check it out. That's probably the safest thing. If
I mean,
if
I
a
have 50
fight-
feet of rope, but that's not going to be far enough to get down there.
And I got another 50, so that's about 100. So
If a fight starts
actually-
out, I'm going to be weaker. But actually, if anything comes out of this well, I can just summon 20 feet of stone into the well. So yeah, we should be okay. Or gravel. Or whatever. So, yeah.
it's not
Okay.
coming
just-
out, that's what you're saying.
Why not me and Ostrom just hold big rock over well? If turns out bad, drop rock.
Sounds good. Let's
Yeah, we can do
prepare
that.
that big rock.
We grab a big rock that like kind of fit, like it fits down the well. It won't take up the whole thing, but it'll take up a huge portion.
I mean, you
Or
guys
like a
gotta go
piece of timber. Or
you gotta
a
go
piece-
like. Yeah, I mean, you get some wood, yeah.
yeah.
But like a rock,
mean,
you'll
if
have
we're
to
gonna
go dig up.
If we're gonna grab wood, each of us will grab like
A lot.
I mean, you could grab some like big ass beams out of the buildings
yeah.
that are
There we
mostly
go.
burnt down.
There we go. We'll do that.
But like a rock, like you'd have to dig it up somewhere.
They grab
there are no
something to
planes.
drop on
It's-
people's heads.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't know like how to find. It'd be a small air elemental, right?
Mhm.
That'd be what I'm summoning.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. I say, okay, fine, guys. You want me to check it out? I'm good to do it now.
Be ready.
Okay.
Charge!
Piece
So
of
I
timber.
I summon. I'll summon. Wait, is this? There's no celestial or anything on this, is there?
Nope, just a small elemental.
Yep. Okay. I summon it and I say, air elemental, inspect well.
All that.
And I understand that to mean
No. That's just the wind that's constantly whipping around it. It is a 4-foot long, bird-like creature with glowing eyes.
What?
oh, it's got dark vision. I don't even
Completely
need to
normal.
give it. I don't even need to drop any light down there.
When it
Already
flaps
did,
its
yeah.
when it flaps its wings, it little vortexes spin around.
I'm like,
It
Go
says,
check out-
What do you want, mortal?
I would like you to check out the well, please.
He flies down into the well.
We promise we won't drop a log on you.
I'm like,
100%.
if this goes bad, you might need to.
Comes back up a couple seconds
This
later.
is the first time I've summoned it. Wow, this thing flies at 100 feet. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So like a minute
It's
later,
air. It's literally air.
it
Yeah.
pops back up, floats around. He does a couple of circles. Says it's a well. It goes down. Eventually, there is water. What do
Well,
you
aren't
want?
you fucking useless?
Oh, okay, let's see.
Wow.
I will quite
I-
literally
I-
pull the wind from your friend's lungs if he speaks to me again.
I can't understand this anyway, so I
It-
wouldn't say that.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
can understand, Chris.
Yeah, totally.
that's fine. I say to it, I say to it, you're free to do that, if you so desire. I'm.
Who am I
on
to
board with
hold you
this.
back?
Yeah,
Cyrus.
I'm like, no, by all means.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Let's see.
He's gonna roll a perception check,
+4 is his perception.
plus other stuff too.
All right, Speedy.
He
Ahead.
he flies around for a little while, and then comes back and says, "What exactly are we looking for?"
We're looking for a maybe kind of horse demon-y thing. He might be a planar creature. I'm sure you know something about that, Mr. Air Elemental Knowledge Planes +1.
No,
Uh,
I don't
okay.
at all.
Uh,
However, I do know that a ways over there, and he kind of points further to the east,
Yeah.
east, that there are human footprints. Are those yours?
Did we
Uh,
come in?
did we
No,
come
not
from that
east.
direction?
We came from the north.
I
This is
don't know
correct.
which direction we came.
Came
Oh, I
from the
guess we
north.
can. Okay, then. Very good. Do they lurk around or they're just heading out of town?
I see footprints in the mud. It's not my concern. Is there anything
Fucking
else, or can I
useless.
return to my plane?
I say to the party, he found some human footprints over there. We could go check them out. Uh,
Let him take us to him.
I just shoot a look at Chris and say, if he talks again, feel free to suck the air out of his
Shoot
lungs.
a look at me.
Um,
He
And
starts
then
to
I
fly
say-
up.
I say, no, you've been very helpful. If you could quickly, with what time remaining, scout out the footprints, that'd be great. And let me know if you see anything. If not,
He zips
Thank
the
you
fuck
very
away
much
from you guys. Just
for your time.
off towards the other towards the east.
Like, what an asshole.
I'm
They are
like,
complete assholes.
You hear. I heard that.
Suddenly, Chris, I need you to make me a con check, as all the air is sucked from your. I'm just kidding.
We don't have time for this trouble.
We have time for everything. Whirlwind. Yeah, he shoots off to the east, towards the other edge of town, and that is our 4-hour mark.
Is
Nope.
it? Oh yeah, it is.
It
I
is
don't know
exactly
why time
4 hours.
hard.
Time is a difficult concept. It keeps going, and then sometimes it stops.
Does it
Don't
though?
Yeah. You don't have a time stopwatch?
Nope.
Probably somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right. I have one on my phone. I just don't
Yeah.
use it.
You just stop it,
Crit-
and then it stops.
Chris had to get a time turner to go through high school, just normal high school. that Harry Potter BM.
I like it. The Harry Potter VM is super real.
I
Yeah.
have all that extra time.
Takai, you got any shoutouts?
No, dude, thanks for
Shout out,
watching, guys. That was
shout
actually a
out
lot
to
of
our
fun.
REIT for
Yeah. Good old Reet, man. For
sticking to
trying
that
it down on me.
See though?
no necromancy
I've been doing
love.
shit for
Yeah.
us.
I
it's
mean,
a
she
solid
gave you guys a
plan for
+4 to spot and listen checks for the day, which allowed the air elemental to actually spot the place because he was able to fly up and look around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't that bad. He actually rolled
then
a
Nazranian
natural
would have
14.
had-
He gets a +4. Plus another 4 for that makes it a 23 or a
I
22.
don't understand what you think is what's it called? Fucking metagaming. Because if I can tell Kiwi
I think that
Should-
any
what he
information
knows of
from
his
one
summoning
player
spell,
to another outside of character is metagaming.
oh my
That's
god.
what I think. Because that's quite
Alright.
literally what metagaming means. If
Sorry,
you cannot
guys,
convey the
evil
information.
descriptor spells are evil.
I mean, listen.
Well,
I
Your
specifically gave
non-evil
him
descriptor spells
quite a
are
long
not
time.
evil.
Well,
Hey, bro,
that-
I'll tell you what. If you want to change how metagaming works, DM your fucking self somewhere. Don't just sit around and let other people DM all the time.
I mean,
Otherwise,
just assault all the
Don't
time.
just fucking play. I'm not the one talking about it 10 minutes later, bro. I'm not the one talking about it. Metagaming is
So-
giving information from one player to another player that your character
But
has
they
no
should
way of giving.
understand. This
That's
is
not
their
your
character.
that's not your job. You're not the DM and you're not that guy. It's his job to know things. The exact same way we still don't give Chris shit about never challenging anything under any circumstances.
Wait, no, I totally give Chris shit
Totally
about that.
Christian all the time.
Well, then you guys are assholes and you should not be doing such things. The entire purpose is to play your own character. If you're the DM, then you step in and tell other people, hey, this is a thing that your character might know. But player-to-player information outside of game is metagaming. That's what metagaming means. It's what it's always meant. It's quite literally the definition. Anyways, Azrinian, do you have any shout-outs you would like to give out this week?
Nope.
All right. Kiwi, do you have anything?
It's like mommy got hit by daddy at the dinner table, and
Yeah.
we're all just still trying to eat.
Yeah.
It's awkward. That was really fun. I'm happy I got animate dead. I
Got
now
Animate
want
Dead.
I want to make an
One
army.
level in cleric. The dream.
Maybe level in cleric. Maybe I just
That's
Problem
not
is, if you
I know.
die, I will probably be forced to destroy it.
No.
no. I did think about that, and I would probably at one point talk with Darius and be like, look, if I ever die, grab my shit and keep Tim away from it.
Just
Because
just run.
because someone will contact you, and they will have a need for that scroll, and they will be very good at necromancy,
Oh,
and they will
God.
want that scroll.
Yeah, not metagaming at all.
Not in any way whatsoever. You guys are actual fucking assholes. I hate all of you.
It's a contract he had with somebody from his past.
Yeah,
I made a deal
but-
with the devil.
but no, it's been fun. I'm glad that I have more options available to me with spells and stuff because it lets me suck and fail in new interesting ways.
Yeah, yeah. It makes you forget things in other ways that you're unaware that you're forgetting. It's really good. It's really, really good. Chris, you got anything?
No, I'm just pissed that I couldn't use my Cavalier's Charge all game, you know?
I mean, I literally put you in the plains. I actually made this entire story to revolve around you finally shining. I gave the bad guy a lance. I put you in the middle of the motherfucking plains. Come on!
It's not
I'm
enough.
trying to
And
spotlight
then
you,
you put me
Chris.
in the middle of 800...
I'm trying to spotlight you, and you are failing me.
So, quick question about
Can
how.
I spotlight whenever I'm getting hit by stones and...
You
in the
can
middle-
move.
Yeah, so charge only needs a straight line, right?
Yeah, 10
So,
feet.
you can. So yeah, you can move out one way, Chris, and then you just need 10 feet to
Oh, I
charge.
thought it was 20 feet. Damn it. That's okay. That was not my fault.
Yes.
Either way, what? You've got like 40 move on your wolf? Yeah, so move 20.
Even that
around
turn,
whatever
you
shit.
specifically decided not to do it because I told you that you had to use a movement and a standard action to mount and then move. So you decided to,
No,
instead of doing
told
that,
me
just get
I had
surrounded.
to, mount up and then had to make an acro check.
No, I didn't. I said you had to
So-
mount up.
I didn't do it because
There
you
was
made me.
nobody near you. You had a 5-foot step, which is free. You can always do under every circumstance. It never provokes attack of opportunity. You then had to mount your mount, and then you wanted to charge across the thing. I told you that mounting is a movement action, therefore you cannot
Also
charge.
Fire, and you got to make an acro check.
There was literally one skeleton next to you, and you just 5 moved away from it. Well, give me this shit, Chris. Do you have any shout-outs to do?
No.
Anything?
No, fuck you.
Son of a bitch. I swear to God, I'm putting you all in the fucking ocean. You're all going back into dungeons. There's going to be no fucking mounted combat. Fuck this game.
Oh god.
Well, now, Bush.
I like how sassy Chris is getting. This is great.
Guys, let's go to the crypt of the Lich Bitch.
I found a new map thing. We should
The
go
Tunnels
there
of
as
Sorrow?
well.
Right. We have places to go, people to kill, and yeah.
Yeah.
let's do
The
it.
I
tunnels
mean,
of
they're
sorrow.
all over on the right.
General not wanting to fight automated demons.
That's fair.
I mean, listen, it's going to be great. For me, I've got New Corinia tomorrow at noon. Paul DMing, Bergson and Ergo playing with us. Maybe Endor. No, we're not playing Endor this week. We've already confirmed no Endor this Saturday because Endor never happens ever under any circumstances.
Dude, it's
Um,
alright. I wouldn't have been able to do it late anyways, because I work for 8 hours till 11 o'clock at night.
Balls.
I couldn't do it at night. I could do it in the morning.
Whatever.
So
It's
like
fine.
everyone has fucking stupid stuff up.
We've already killed it because it's awful. Maybe we'll look to get off Saturdays. Maybe is that what we need to do? I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's all I've got. Bye bye, guys.
Next
Bye.
guy.
Peace.